After review, the call on the field is confirmed. The runners.
What are we doing? Are you kidding me? I don't understand it.
Hi everyone, Lindsay. We have a questionable Cubs catcher caper confirmed in Chicago. The question is, was this a legal tag? Replay didn't think so. Let's take another look.
Michael Taylor plays center. He's really good out there, has a gold glove to prove it. And Joey Bart, our first look at him in this series behind the plate.
Taylor and Bart relevant defensively as Cody Bellinger gets a double to put the winning run in scoring position.
And the winning run in scoring position.
Christopher Morel gets a hit and we have a play at the plate.
Center field, Taylor coming on. Runner on his way home. Here's the throw. The tag. Safe!
As Chicago celebrates, Derek Shelton challenges the call.
They're going to take a look at it here, Brownie. Derek Shelton in the dugout was given the headphones thing.
We are looking for a tag, probably not a home plate collision, but you never know. You're all familiar with the outcomes. Call confirmed or overturned means evidence exists to definitively tell you what it should be, and stand simply means that the evidence is not clear and convincing one way or the other.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed. The runners.
What are we doing?
The call is confirmed, so there does exist specific definitive video evidence to confirm the on-field ruling of safe.
Chris Conroy, the home plate umpire, was starting to crank that right arm like he was going to ring him up. Then he thought better of it.
He thinks better of it because he sees a ball rolling on the ground. Oh, you dropped the ball, the runner's safe. This is real-time speed, so you can understand why the ball on the ground is such an indicator. But replay is designed to get to the crux of why that ball is on the ground.
He makes the tag.
I'm stopping there because we're only looking at the part of the play before the runner touches home plate for now. It's pretty close. I cannot definitively tell whether the catcher tagged the runner before the runner touched home or not.
Right there. Got him.
Although Pittsburgh is convinced there was a tag on the foot, replay disagrees, or does it? Let's move on to part 2.
And did the toe get the back corner of the plate before the toe?
Well, that's how the ball came out. The runner hit it out. The question is, by rule, does that matter? We need to look at the rule book. We're specifically talking the definition of a tag, the action of a fielder touching a runner with the ball. It is not a tag if simultaneously or immediately following their touching a runner, the fielder drops the ball. In establishing the validity of the tag, the fielder shall hold the ball long enough to prove that they have complete control of the ball. If the fielder has made a tag and drops the ball while in the act of making a throw following the tag shall be adjudged to have been made. The text that is in yellow, it's not a tag, however, if simultaneously or immediately following they drop the ball. That's the part of the rule the replay official used to confirm the on-field safe ruling. They ruled that the fielder did not hold the ball long enough to prove they had complete control of the ball. And you're going to say, as I said too when I saw this, well, yeah, the runner knocked the ball out of the fielder's hand. And you're 100% right. The runner did do that. But we have to go to the interference rule in the book now to see if that's actually illegal.
Now Joey pulls the baseball.
No, you're right.
And knocks
That's
it out.
exactly right.
That's
This should be an out.
Yep.
You're not going to like this. The rulebook is super clear about when unintentional interference is an actual violation of the rule and when it has to be intentional to violate the rule. On a batted ball, if you interfere with a fielder attempting to make a play, whether it's intentionally or not, that is a violation of the interference rule and you're out. But at any other time, we're talking about thrown balls, we're talking about fielders who actually possess the ball. At any time other than a batted ball, it must be an intentional act to be counted as actual interference. Willful and deliberate is one piece of language that's used. The exceptions to these are, of course, the bona fide slide rule, the home plate collision rule, batter's interference. There are little knickknacks and things like that that are exempt from this. Oh, and runner's lane interference, of course. But in order for a base runner knocking a ball out of a fielder's glove to be called interference, it must be an intentional act. That is the rule. And Chris Conroy on the field did not call this interference. It happened so fast. The replay official is prohibited from looking at interference because that is not a reviewable play. Even though bona fide slide and home plate collision are reviewable, interference anywhere else is not reviewable, which means you can't look at this. So the replay official has to say, oh, the runner doesn't exist anymore. I wonder what happened. How did the ball get on the ground? Fielder must have dropped it during the tag attempt. And that's literally why this call is confirmed, because the ruling is that the fielder did not have firm and secure possession and dropped it during the course of the tag attempt, because you have to complete the process of the tag for it to be considered a valid tag. That's what they talk about, long enough. But what also you might say is, well, he took the ball out, right? That was it. Let's like on the transfer. Why can't it be a drop on the transfer? Read your rule books again. Transfers only apply to when you're taking it out to throw it. And that catcher would not not taken it out to throw it. So that's why that rule does not apply. All in all, common sense and fair play tells me that runner should be out. Everything is telling me he should be out. Assuming, of course, the tag was in time, but he knocked it out. But that's not how the rule book works. We tell it many times. You're not going to find common sense in the baseball rule book because common sense says the runner's out, but the baseball rule book says he's safe.
The call on the field is confirmed. The runner is safe.
Wrigley Field's unique in that the umpires exit through the visitor's dugout, so Shelton at least gets some explanation, although I don't think he's going to be happy because, again, there's no common sense in baseball. But this is the call that because of all these little rules and references and the fact that replay doesn't review everything, there's a vacuum where they're not going to look at the issue of the runner knocking the ball out of the fielder's glove. And even if they did, I'm not sure that this is intentional. So you might not even get an overturn because it's not an intentional act and it has to be intentional. That's just the way the rules work. You have to complete the process of the tag, and the runner knocking the ball out of your glove unintentionally is part of that process. Very bizarre. Thanks for the question. Visit us online at closecallsports.com, Discord, and Facebook, and all the other glorious places like subscribe. Thank you for supporting us. Buy me a coffee. Get a membership. Someone asked me to do Patreon, so apparently I'm on Patreon too. Yeah, I'm going to eat dinner now, so we'll see you on the site.